Can you guys see us? You guys see us okay? Hopefully you can. Welcome to the Winter Holiday Special Live Edition of Let's Play FFBE / updates. We got a little bit of information to share with you guys today. I am Shaly.
And I am Dah Sol.
And we're so happy to have you here today on this very special day. So thank you so much for taking, time out of this precious, season to spend it with us here playing FFBE. We know you guys have a lot of, stuff to do probably during this time of the year. So it's very nice, to be with our friends, with our community.
Yeah, and today's streaming is going to have a lot of good stuff.
Yes, I do believe so, because we are going to get into some very exciting things. But what are those things? You're going to have to stick around and find out, because it's a holiday surprise.
And maybe you'll find some new information as well?
Yeah, who knows? So let's move on and see what new holiday units are coming.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for the long pause. We had some technical difficulties that we had to take care of. I saw some comments saying, is this pre-recorded? It is not pre-recorded. We're here live. Really, really nervous to be in front of the camera when there's like very little editing involved. So let's get into these units then, shall we? Sorry to cut you off, but I meant to say these units were released on the 22nd of December.
Yeah, and there were 3 new units and 1 newly awakened unit. Gilbert from 3 to 5, now 3 to 6.
This Gilbert right here.
And I guess we will start with the new units.
Okay.
The 5 to 6 units, Christine and Krilla.
Okay.
So just to recap Christine, since she's already in the game, she's the usual magic attacker type unit. And she's pretty interesting in that she has the ability to grant one of your other allies the ability to use
one of her own abilities. Yeah, so this hand in hand right here, give an ally ice shards for 3 turns. Ice shards being this ability right here. Let me see if I can get it to show up on screen. Deal partial and mitigated ice damage for 1 enemy. So I think that's the first time we've seen anything like that in FFB.
I believe so. And the thing about her is that she can just grant another ally ice shards and chain like crazy with herself and that ally.
Yeah.
And other than that, she has stuff like fire jet type attacks that scale up when you use them consecutively. And just to recap, this device is the test device.
Oh yeah, we always have to say that now, because everybody thinks for some reason it's like the Soul's device or my device. No, it is neither of our devices. This is a test device in which we input everything that we need for whatever purpose we need it.
Yeah, and we always have like gazillion.
Yes, there's a bunch of stuff in here that a normal account would never have in a million years, unless you're cheating. Please abstain from cheating. So yeah, but the ability that you were talking about is called Absolute Zero. Let me see if I can get it to show here. Ice damage to 1 enemy and power up with consecutive use. So yeah, so like a fire jet spell, for example, the more that you cast it, the more damage you're going to be inflicting upon your enemies.
Yeah, and apart from that, she has debuffs and buffs to herself, and sometimes one of her abilities lets her dual cast some of her abilities.
Yes.
They're red.
This one right here, whose magic is Pure for Caster, enables Snow Burial for 3 turns, and enables Absolute Zero and Snow Burial to be used twice for 3 turns. So it's a very like Trans-Terra situation here with Christine, which is, you know, always welcome, because who doesn't love, you know, those abilities that you can use twice in 1 turn?
2 is always better than 1, right?
Exactly. Agreed.
Okay, and the next 5 to 6 star unit is Kryla. And Kryla the Witch is a dedicated, I think she's our first dedicated 5 to 6 star debuffer.
Yes, you don't see many of those around, for sure.
And, well, she isn't the first 5 to 6 star debuffer for no reason. She has very strong debuffs in all categories, and she can even dual cast some of those with
witchcraft.
And we tried. Well, the team tried something very new with Kryla as well, and I believe the name is Hexeye. Hexeye is the new unique ability type that we have in the game, and the thing is that with Hexeye, the enemy with Hexeye debuff will get damaged each turn, sort of like poison, but the difference being the more debuffs that are on the unit, the more strong Hex will be doing damage.
Right.
And that's pretty exciting.
Right, and I think it does take into account every type of debuff that is in the game. So it doesn't necessarily have to be poison, but also like if you have, like, you know, right, or broken the enemy's defense or magic, all of those count towards Hexeye. So the more that you have weakened this enemy, the more damage that this particular ability is going to inflict.
Like if you have Imperil, that just casually does like 8 separate debuffs.
Right, which Kryla can actually inflict Imperil with her Jinx abilities. For example, this one, if I can get it to show on screen, it's not working. Come on. Okay.
All right,
well, it doesn't like me right now, but I think you can see a little bit on screen that says reduce fire and ice resistance, reduce lightning and water resistance. So the brews that she has that she can actually use as attacks are of that element, and also weaken. You know, they're used to weaken that.
Plenty of units have the ability. I mean the magic Imperil.
Right.
And I think like Diablos has it as well. So like you have very easy access to all elemental debuffs.
Right.
And that would be enough of Kryla. And the next new holiday unit is Tinker Carry, 4 to 6 star attacker.
Yes.
She has some utility and attack, and I believe many of you will be excited about her Trustmaster, the one-handed crossbow.
Let me see if I can get it to show here, right here.
Tinkerbro.
It's a good 102 attack, which is kind of... We don't see many good bows in the game, I must say, and the units that we have dedicated for, like, you know, bow using are not really up to par with everyone else. So I think we have, like, Lunera and Bran, maybe. Well, does Bran even use a bow? Okay, don't quote me on that, but there are very few, so it's nice to have Tinker Carry in the mix.
And I hope this marks the era of well, I hope new bow using units will come out in the future as well, because like bow is getting like maces.
It's getting a bad name, man. No.
Well, hopefully we'll get more of those like niche weapon users and more unit weapons.
Yep, for sure.
Gilbert, who has been awakened from 3 to 5 to 3 to 6, is a singer, and the things that he gets access to are pretty convenient. Defense, spirit with regeneration for the team, or attack and magic plus MP regen for the team.
Right, which is always very, very welcome.
Very, very. And those are the 3 new units and 1 awakened unit. But
to 6 star, which is, you know, the first time we see kind of, well, not the first time, because I think we also did something similar with Zhao, but, you know, Gilbert has gone to the 6th star, whereas in the Japanese version, I believe he still hasn't gone that far yet, so it's pretty special. It's pretty special.
And the last year's holiday units will be coming into the, well, they'll be rejoining in the summons
Mm-hmm.
starting this.
The 29th, I believe. Yeah.
So
December 29th.
Santa Rosalia and White Knight Noel, they will be getting ability awakenings to buff up their powers as
Right.
well. And Rosalia is a crazy counter healer. So
Here we have, for example, chance of restoring HP for self or all allies after receiving a physical or magic attack. So you could be hit with either one and you can receive a cure. But Blessed Heart also grants you temporary immunity to all status ailments as a counter, which is something I think we also haven't seen. And most of the counters also for most units are always like physical attacks, whereas with Rosalia it could be a physical or magic attack, and she, you have, I don't know what the percentage is, but if you have these two abilities, it's kind of like a 50-50% chance of like either getting cured or getting ailment immunity, which, are both excellent in any type of situation. So.
And unfortunately, it's not. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the Curaja or full race, but what she does have is an ability that enables dual cast white magic and full restore.
Right. Full race. So here it's called, Healer's Resolve. I'm like covering with my finger. But it boosts her own SPR, and then it enables dual white magic so that she can cast whatever cure spells she already has in her inventory twice, and grants full life for 3 turns, so she can also use that because it's usually not in her kit. So this is a very valuable awakened ability for Santa Rosalia for sure.
But one thing that you should probably be careful about is that a lot of her abilities depend on getting hit and countering that.
Yeah, so she better survive after she gets hit, otherwise it's not going to be worth anything.
When you're considering using Santa Rosalia, I suppose you could, instead of using AoE cover, you could resort to provoke tanks and let some mitigated AoE attacks hit Rosalia, and Rosalia can counter those. Right.
And speaking of tanks who can provoke, shall we move on to the next unit here?
Sure.
Okay, we're talking about White Knight Noel. Yes, and we must bring up the fact that he can, of course, provoke as a tank should. His Bring It On ability actually provokes for 100%, which is always, very relieving when you're in a stressful battle. But not only that, this actually self-boosts his magic defense and SPR by 150%.
Wow.
Which is a staggering percentage.
One of the highest, if not the highest.
Yes, I mean, that's the biggest percentage number that I personally ever seen for
White Knight Noel,
FFBE.
He tanks real good. And now with ability awakening, he tanks even better, and now he can deal out substantial amounts of damage as well. So the true magic attacker / tank.
Right, and while he's tanking, he can also have a chance to counter using a randomized ability after receiving a magic attack, which is very handy, in certain occasions.
Yeah.
And then he has other abilities to boost his own magic and boost defense and SPR, but I think, with the Bring It On ability, I think you're pretty much set for a good while, so.
And perhaps, most importantly for some users, the dot graphics on that White Knight Noel is just amazing.
They are very, very special. I think it's very unique, very different from any of the other units that we have in FFBE. We've seen our share of like Magitech armor throughout the years in Final Fantasy. It always evolves.
But it gets several times better with a red nose.
Yes, and cute little reindeer antlers. So I approve 100% of White Knight Noel. He's an excellent tank. So make sure that you are looking out for him come December 29th if you still haven't gotten him, because he can prove really, really useful in battle.
All right. Now that we have covered the new and old units, I think it's time to move on to the event.
Yeah, the actual holiday winter event. So let's talk a little bit about that.
All right.
Okay. just keep going with it, shall we?
Okay, so the event, Eternal Winter, if you saw anything that you weren't supposed to see, forget it.
Yes, just roll with it. Just roll with it.
Anything.
It's the holidays. Let's all be merry. Okay. All right, but so first of all, let's just address the actual event and how it works. I believe that a lot of our users are actually confused as to how the event works.
Yeah, and it is a new sort of event that we're trying out here.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah, the system is quite different, and I think a lot of you were confused. So this is essentially how it works. We have the Eternal Winter story, which has a raid bar that you guys can see at the very top. Right now it's at some... Hold on, 84 million something. And the only way to beat down this raid bar is by actually collecting more candy canes. You don't have to repeat the same story and just skip through the cinematics every time in order for the raid bar to go down. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
What you do is you go back to this Eternal Winter Acquire Candy Canes dungeon. And hopefully you do ELT because it's the one with the most currency. And when you get the candy canes from that, that will actually count towards this raid.
Yeah, and there's no need to be like super stressed about like collecting candy canes. Like the raid bar that's displayed here isn't just like you. It's the entirety of the FFBE community, and every candy cane that you collect will be put in this jar, and when it fills up, well, right now it's level 4,
right?
And because of that, we can access the story until level 4, but eventually it will open more story at level 5,
right?
The 5th story, and so on and so forth.
Right. And one thing that we want to assure you guys is we have seen you all saying that this event is not allowing for enough currency as it is right now, that it's very hard to farm this, the candy canes as well as the Final Fantasy event simultaneously. Rest assured that there is a second phase of the event that will come out at a later time. During the second phase, the currency will be more than it is right now. So you don't be in a rush to like get everything from, Mog King at this point in time. Yeah. Just play the event as much as you can. Don't feel the need to have to replenish, with lapis like every 3 seconds to farm as much as you can. Yeah. It will get better. It will get easier to farm. I know it's also more difficult because we don't have any bonus units this time around, but we will have even more difficult challenges in store that will allow for a little bit more candy canes to come your way.
But that being said, we do appreciate your feedback, and we are closely monitoring your feedback. So if you have any comments on this event or any other future events as well, please do leave them on our social network channels or leave them on our videos, and we'll make sure we have a look at them and consider how we should how to make content more easier and
more efficient as well. Not only, because we know the farming takes time. It's not done in like 3 seconds, and most people want to get everything from the Mog King. I personally do. I want to get it, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Don't feel too rushed. The event does go for, an extended amount of time, so there is no need to get everything done in the first week, especially now with the Final Fantasy event going on. So just try to time your way through it pretty evenly, and you should be able to get what you want out of the event by the time that it is over without having to use like so many resources.
And now I think that was enough talking for
okay.
Well, let's move on to the actual action.
Okay, we're going to take on the ELT level, so stay tuned. And this time there should be... Okay, so now it's time to take on the ELT, and just so you guys know that I'm in an ELT, you can see it here, Eternal Winter, Ice Cave ELT.
Yeah.
And we see your comments. The problem with Dah's mic is I don't think it's his mic. I think it's me. I think I'm just like way too loud. And my voice just like projects a little too well. And I'm the one like drowning out like Dah Sol. So that's my bad, you guys.
All right, I'll try to speak louder.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes I get a little bit too excited about things. That's my problem. I apologize. But let's take on this ELT level real quick and see, you know, just try out the new abilities.
Yeah.
For example, I'm really curious about this hand-in-hand ability. So I'm going to give it to Krilla.
Sounds good.
Because why not?
So hand-in-hand.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's like at the very top. Now Krilla can do ice shards. This is
cool.
So, it is really cool because that's the first time that I see anything like it in the FFBE world. So I'm trying to see what other things we can show off here. Deal partial medicated damage and reduce ice resistance. Well, there you have it. Let's ice imperil and then attack with Krilla, and then that should get us some nice damage. And also, you know what? All these people have ice damage, so why don't we just go crazy with it? Okay, I think Roselia, maybe she can use the banish, because why not? So we'll imperil with Carrie. Let's do that. All right.
Ouch, that must have hurt.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. So there's a candy cane then. Again, you know, the currency is going to get better, so don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
So let's just... Here... Oh, wait. That's right. Well, let's have Christine attack then. I'm kind of curious about her double attack, but I don't want to waste it on a tiny little wolf. I think it's better to just wait for the boss. So let me choose something else.
The, hex.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Although this particular wolf doesn't have any ailments on him, so I'm not sure how much of a... you know what? Let's break him first, and that should add a little bit of damage, right?
Well, it's a status ailment, so it happens at the end of the turn, or like the start of the enemy's turn.
Oh, okay.
So the order doesn't like really matter.
Okay. Well. I just don't want to kill off the wolf before it goes off, because we can use Fire Blast to inflict a couple of ailments on it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to kill the wolf, and we won't be able to see the hex. So I'm just going to activate hex just to see what it looks like. Oh wow, that's really ominous. And look at that new little, what would you call that?
Purple
like
poison.
Avatar? Yeah, purple poison. Okay, so let me see. I want to use new attacks.
Does Carrie have anything like debuffs?
Wait, that's not Carrie. Here we go. Debuffs. She can blind.
No.
Let me see. I think she wouldn't kill. Oh, she did kill the wolf. Carrie's stronger than she looks. Don't you underestimate her. All right. So here's the boss. And
Bad Bear.
Yeah, I don't even want to say his name. I don't know who came up with his name, to be quite honest with you. It is slightly hilarious when you think about it. But yeah, I'm just going to call it the bear, the big bear. All right, so I want to be able to use multiple attacks with Christine. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to provoke with Noel, and maybe I'll just guard everybody else. Just so that I get to see what Christine's power actually really, truly looks like.
Claw.
So there you see Noel's taking all the attacks, very little damage, because he's a very, very good tank. So here we go. Let's see. Absolute Zero, where's the burial? Snow Burial. Oh, here we go. So Winterfall. And I can use Snow Burial and Absolute Zero at the same time.
Oh, nice.
But maybe we should put an Imperil on him first. With Carrie to reduce the ice resistance. And then go with Christine and just see what happens?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I thought it was going to do a little bit more damage than that, but that's all good.
Oh, now we can try out Hex Eye.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do Hex Eye. I'm going to have Santa Roselia just guard here. Let's see what Noel can do.
Noel.
Well, he can... His provoke is still on. So we can use Glacial Wave since the bear has the Ice Imperil. And wouldn't it be funny if Noctis actually managed to stop the bear? That'd be hilarious. Let's see what happens. All right.
Oh, paralyzed.
Oh, well, there you go. Anything that stops him, that's totally fine with me. No problem. All right. So, Winterfall. Absolute Zero. Snowbrew. Power up with consecutive views. Maybe we should just use Absolute Zero twice.
Yeah.
Get maximum damage out of that. And then we'll have Krilla also do ice damage.
Can Krilla, like, debuff?
Oh, she can. You know what?
Let's try Spirit and...
Spirit and defense?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll debuff with both of those. I don't know which took... Oh, both of them.
No, nice.
Excellent. Cool, cool.
Now we should do more damage.
Yes, indeed. Let's see here. And I think... I'm going to activate Healer's Resolve just in case. But hopefully we don't have to actually use it, so let's see. Oh, there we go. That was a nice chunk of damage. And he's still paralyzed. This is perfect. This is great. This is absolutely great.
The show,
I know, right? This was supposed to be about the holiday units, man. What are you doing? Okay, well now that Krilla has helped to break the bear, we can use the Ember Frost Brew. Well, I guess just once, because she doesn't have enough MP.
Yeah.
But, you know, Krilla has this handy ability, actually. It's Soul Swap, where she can KO an ally to restore HP and MP for the caster. I don't want to kill anybody right now, particularly, so I'm just going to have her do the brew.
Yeah.
Keep it friendly, family friendly. Okay. I think Noel's Provoke is down. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't think we need it.
Yeah, still paralyzed.
I'm going to wing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to wing it.
Go.
Yes. Dual white magic. She can do dual banish. Let's have her do that. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
There we go.
Boss.
Excellent. Goodbye.
Boss.
Goodbye, bear. All right. So that was the quest cleared. It is relatively easy compared to past events that we've had before. You know, for example, like the Halloween event, it was a little bit more difficult than the holiday one.
Yeah, but this isn't going to be all of the quiz.
Right. There's more coming.
Yeah.
And there is, by more coming, there's more challenging content coming for sure.
Content.
Yes, but for that you guys have to keep playing and hopefully, you know, keep collecting the candy canes, keep enjoying the story so that the story unlocks all the way to level 5, and then we can keep moving forward with the event.
Yeah, and you don't have to like watch the same story times, just to get that out there.
That's right. Yeah, don't actually like unlock the story like 5 times only to like skip it. That doesn't do anything. Again, it's just keep farming the candy canes from the elite level of this particular dungeon, and then the raid the raid bar of this dungeon will go down all the way to level 5, and that will unlock the last part of the story.
And since we did defeat that event, well, it was a lot easier compared to certain plants.
Yeah, or Marlboro, or anything else really that we've taken on in the channel so far, yes.
But since this is the holiday.
It is the holidays.
And to celebrate the occasion, we will be giving out 1 4-star guaranteed summon ticket to everybody. And 5,000 candy canes.
There you go! See? It's not all so bad. Happy holidays, you guys.
Happy holidays.
Enjoy that summon ticket, you know, save it for a rainy day or for the holiday units if you haven't managed to snag one just yet. Indeed. And 5,000 candy canes to help you, you know, farming along the way until we eventually get to the second phase of the event and the currency starts flowing a little bit more freely.
Yeah. And now that we've covered the holiday event, perhaps it's time for some exciting new information on certain new collaboration.
All right, stick around.
Stick around. Okay, and the new collaboration is going to be with a game called King's Knight.
Right.
And King's Knight is, well, it's a remake of a very old game.
Like from the 80s.
The 80s.
Way back in the day. We might have not even been born just yet. Yeah.
And King's Knight, the original game was a top-down, like, shooter, what do you call this? Airplane sort of games. And the new King's Knight that's out on the mobile devices is a similar game as well. And it's a shooter with many different characters and many different characters that have unique abilities and specialties.
Right.
So that is that's a new sort of way to enjoy the game.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a new way for us to enjoy the game in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius as well, because I only know King's Knight from Final Fantasy 15, because the main characters of Final Fantasy 15 play King's Knight on their mobile devices.
Yeah.
So I am really excited to get to know a little bit more of the characters. So let's see the units on the front.
So for King's Knight collaboration, we have 4 exciting new units. And starting from the left, we have Kaliba, who is going to be a magical attacker slash healer. And Rajak, the knight, is going to be a physical attacker. And he's a physical attacker, but he can also do some tanking as well. But don't get me wrong, he can do physical damage very good.
Yeah. So he's not to be taken lightly, for sure.
He's sort of a hybrid, but that doesn't mean he is lacking in the physical damage department. Although his supporting kit of defense-wise is somewhat lacking compared to other dedicated tankers.
Right.
And the other. And the 4 to 6-star unit will be Barusa, a very cool unit.
I love his design. Yeah.
Lizard.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure whether he's a lizard. His actual job is called Gigant or Gigant. I'm not entirely sure. It's like a gigant. Pronunciation. I don't know. But he seems to be kind of like this unicorn of a dinosaur. I'm really curious to see what his backstory is.
And this unit is going to be a dedicated tanker, and he will be able to support some attacking units with his training abilities for certain abilities. And last but not least, we have Toby, who is going to be a 3 to 5-star attacker unit in our game.
Interesting. Toby looks very, very cute. I'm excited to see whether he actually grows that wing when you evolve him or not, because he doesn't have it in his sprite for FFBE, so I'm curious.
And these units will be joining the game very shortly, and we hope you look forward to these units as we do. Yeah,
I mean, it's a very exciting collaboration. It's kind of like a collaboration within a collaboration, because King's Knight has come back into the light, into the spotlight of gaming because of its presence in Final Fantasy 15. So now that it has kind of regained a little bit of its original popularity, it's now coming to FFBE. So it's like, it's really cool. And also to mention this collaboration will also be happening in the Japanese version of the game, probably around the same time. However, the units in question will have different abilities depending on the version. So what you guys saw just now, it's not a global exclusive, but the global version of these units that are coming out soon.
And now that we've covered the new collaboration, perhaps we have some time left to cover the old collaborations.
Yes, so still we have the Final Fantasy VII collaboration going on. Quite recently, Destroy the Reactor became available. So here, Destroy the Reactor is actually a trial kind of challenge that is an exploration map. So you have to actually go through the map and find the last boss, and then beat the last boss in order to get the rewards that are listed.
And let's see if we can get our screen on the streaming.
Yeah. Let's see. because I'm looking at the rewards right here, but I want you guys to be able to look at exactly what it is that I'm looking at as well. So let's see. In the meantime, let's take a look at the comments for a second. Let's see here. Let's see. It's moving way too fast. I can't read it. Hi, Shaly. Oh, hi, whoever said hi. Somebody said Dah Sol was adorable. Thank you, whoever said that.
Thank you. Okay, I'll try to speak up.
Yeah. Hey, Shaly and Dah Sol. Hi. It's so hard to keep up with you guys. Oh my God. Hold on. Don't notice me. We noticed you. Sorry. That's our bad for noticing. Okay. Let's see. Hi, hello everybody. Oh, I saw a certain Nakayama person in chat. Hi, Taisei. I hope I got you this.
Our co-workers.
Yes. All right. Let's see who else we can see here. Mario Palazzo. It's moving way too fast. I can't. Hi, how are you? We are doing good. We're enjoying, the holiday event and all the holiday spirit that you guys are bringing with it.
Thank you. Ramza.
Oh, they want me to speak Spanish. Hola, felices fiestas. Espero que estén todos bien. Muchos saludos a la comunidad hispana de Final Fantasy. Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! All right. Okay, it's moving way too fast, but you guys... I'm glad that you are all here with us. It's very, very encouraging to have you in chat and seeing all these lovely messages. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All those things. Frohe Weihnachten, everything, all the things. All right. So I think now we're going to get into the exploration here.
The reactor?
Yes, the rewards are, of course, complete the quest. You'll get a 5% mogul for that.
No escapes.
Yeah, that one is a little bit, because people are smart. They're using that big old brain of theirs, and they're like, in exploration, I don't actually have to use up my MP because I can just escape from each battle until I make it to the boss. Yeah. And, I can save myself all of that hardship. So this time, you can't actually escape. I don't know if that also counts like the smoke bombs.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're out of luck. You're gonna have to actually go through the event for that. So no escapes. A party of 5 or less, so we won't be taking the front this time. And finish the airbuster within 10 turns, which is the one that I've heard is most difficult. So we're gonna try to take this on with no friends. So that's the part without a companion. With the holiday units. And just see how it turns out. Yeah. We actually haven't tested this. We don't know how successful it will be. But I believe in ourselves. And we're just going to have to power through it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
This should... the final boss was not particularly resistant to ice. And our party is ice.
Yes. So we're gonna need to be using that in peril, at all times. Yeah. So this is the cutscene that plays. What gets to me is the music in the background, the Final Fantasy VII music. It gives me all the chills, all the chills. Okay, so I know my way around this map. Let's see. I'm not even gonna bother with the items, just for the sake of the stream. I'm just going to try to get to the boss as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see how many encounters I have to endure before we get there. Let's see.
Oh, dark corridors. Spooky.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Doing okay so far.
Yeah. No encounters so far.
Go down. Yes.
Next floor. Okay.
All right. Ugh, I'm getting so nervous because no encounters have passed yet, so it might be a lucky run when we don't get any. Oh, I jinxed it! I jinxed it!
Sweeper.
Okay, so I'm going to provoke with null just because I don't want anybody to die today.
Yeah, bring it on.
And I think, this being a machine monster is probably weak to lightning.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use that. Let me see. Damage one enemy. This is hard.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, this Christine has Ramu, so she has a thunder. Let's see if that helps any. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah. Shouldn't be like too hard.
Well, it is the elite or like pro level, the hardest level, so it's actually a little bit harder than you would think. So I just hope nobody actually like dies, otherwise we're going to be in really big trouble. All right. All right.
Machine guns.
Yes.
There's
Oh, Santa Rosalia's counter. Beautiful. Beautifully done.
Wow.
All right. So here we're going to use lightning and water again. Maybe we'll have Christine add in some absolute zero.
Yeah, actually, I think Christine is better using like her own abilities.
Yes. So let's see. Robot souls. Let's use that. And let's use Snow to attack as well.
Alright. Oh, nice damage.
There we go. Alright.
Alright, sleeper out of the way.
Go, go, go.
And let's proceed.
Okay. And I have to apologize. Every time I play on the device, I always like hunch over like this. And I know that it's like hard to see me, but...
Hostile presence.
Okay.
Let's destroy this.
Oh, I should have used the tent, huh, before doing this. Always use the tent before going against the boss, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that Final Fantasy VII battle music. It gets me so pumped.
Airbuster.
The Airbuster. All right. It is a crazy thing indeed. Let's see how these units fare, because like we mentioned before, the Airbuster doesn't really have weakness to ice, and our team is basically everybody's ice.
Yeah.
So let's first of all provoke with Null.
And Corla, I suppose, can use her debuffs. I think defense...
Yeah, both defense and spirit can be broken.
We won't be really doing like a lot of attack.
Physical
damage.
Okay, so let's just do SPR then. SPR break, and then maybe should we get the Ice in Peril in there as well then?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, and then we'll have Christine do Winterfall, so she can do 2.
Actually, do you know who has the highest like magic?
I believe it's Christine.
Other than Christine.
Wait, that's not. That's not it.
We can try to do that.
So 538, 216, 160. Yeah, it's
right.
Christine.
Maybe you can have Christine give the what was it? The give Krella the
Ice shards.
Ice shards.
Okay, so we'll use hand in hand.
Change
Give it to Krilla.
next turn.
All right, and Tinker carry. Do partial mitigated damage and reduce ice resistance. Well, if Carrie does the Imperil, then we don't need Krilla to do the Imperil.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But, so we can have her break SPR and do something else, but I don't know what else. I mean, I guess we can always activate Hex, but, oh well. All right.
Yeah, let's break Spirit.
Okay.
Because Krilla's debuffs have strong, high debuff percentages. Big Bummer.
Yes. Wow, I don't know. Every other unit that I've used for that particular like first turn always dies. This is the first time that I've survived, like that anybody's survived.
Taking it on like a
so
boss.
on the last turn, I actually activated Rosalia's Healer Resolve, so we can use dual white magic to use Kiraga for our whole party.
Kiraga.
There we go. All right, and then now Null can, I guess, contribute with the ice attacks?
Yeah, sure.
Or should we... No, because that's a self buff. Okay. Let's use ice damage and reduce ice resistance for one enemy, because I want to conserve his MP.
Yeah.
So let's use ice bullets.
And let's do that chaining from Christine.
Okay, we're gonna use 3 ice shards, because on this turn... Oh wait, no, we can't, because we use hand in hand this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well. So, no, that's not the one. Ice shards, ice shards, ice shards. There we go. Alright. Ice damage and stop the enemy. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, I should have done Krilla first.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's not high damage at all. Yeah, this might not go over very well.
Yeah, but our party our party isn't like equipped with like super crazy equipment.
Yeah.
And the only member properly equipped.
It's probably Christine.
Yeah,
She's the only
so
one.
I suppose we should use the.
Yeah, let's like just focus attacking with her, but she needs to be able to double that absolute 0. So we're gonna use Winterfall.
It's better if we just do the consecutive damage.
Right.
Thing again and again without the dual casting.
Okay.
Because
so.
that's going to break the consecutive damage.
Oh, you are correct. Oh, Krilla can still actually use ice shards.
Oh.
I guess that lasts for a couple of turns, huh?
Yeah, but Krilla's magic was like pretty abysmal. So let's just use Hexai and hope things turn.
Okay.
Up
No, wait, that's not it. All right. Let's see. Tinker Carry can use Snow Globe. Should we use that?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Get a little bit of extra. Because I mean, Null is tanking. Actually, is his provoke still on? Yeah. Okay. So let's use that. And
lobe.
Maybe he can just guard then.
Yeah. Let's just tank it out with the other 4 units and
Okay.
Christine can focus on.
Let's see. Oh my god, this is gonna do like 1% damage each. We're gonna be here all day.
It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, by design it should. By design it should, but. Alright. I think this is the last turn that we can use dual white magic with Santa Rosalia, so. Alright. I think now the provoke will be done. Yes.
Alright, provoke.
Alright, now Krilla is totally out of MP, which is not good at all.
The Tinker Carry, I think she has an ability that uses a random ability.
Let's see here. Fly into the air, confuse one enemy, then attack next turn. You know what? The Airbuster is susceptible to confuse by like 90%.
Oh, but it's not going to do a whole lot of damage.
Okay, well then we'll use Candy Surprise. Use a random ability on all allies.
Yeah.
That sound good? Okay. Let's see.
So Candy Surprise is either heal, kill MP, or nothing. And
yeah. So I think it right now it just healed.
yeah,
Santa Rosalia, White Knight, no. So let's see. Krilla would desperately need like some MP if she wants to do anything. So, well, let's see what Christine does like magic was. It's still at 1%. Yeah, this is not going well.
It is going to take forever.
Yeah, this would take forever with this particular party.
Yeah,
so.
I think I think it would be too boring for.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the comments. Random sounds good, Shaly. Yeah, so the units are not naked. They are all equipped. It's just that we have them with very low equipment. We don't actually have them like TMR'd.
I think we have like stuff from the shop.
Yeah, just we don't have any actual like heavy equipment on any of them. You guys can see here. It's just you know this type of stuff. Yeah, it's not. It's not that great, but. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy at least, you know, the animation, got to know the holiday characters a little bit better. We're sorry that, you know, they were not particularly made to fight this boss. We were not counting on having to do that today, but, you know, we wanted to spend a little bit more time with you. And in order to do that, we needed to prolong the stream a little bit longer. So, you know, sorry that it didn't like end up in a win, but the previous win for the holiday event still results in that guarantee 4-star ticket and the 5,000 candy cans. So please enjoy that. Happy holidays to you. Anything to add, Dah?
Yeah. Really, we would like to thank everybody for enjoying the game this year, and we hope to meet you again next year as well. We'll try to continue making nice, good, fun content. And I think that will be the last video for this year.
Yes, I think this is it. I think this marks it for 2017. It has been a pleasure getting to know all of you, during all this time. It's been like a little bit over a year now that we've been doing the update videos, the trial videos, and we're always so thankful for all of your support. It is lovely to see all of your comments in all of the videos, and here now, chat live. So this is Dyer the Legend says Merry Christmas. Dyer, Merry Christmas to you as well. Shadow 6-star, who knows, maybe someday. I love you guys as well. I'm sorry that I can't pick out like the names because it's going by so fast now. So Happy New Year to you as well, Maxi.
Soon.
Ramzan Hasmans will be soon, TM. So stay tuned. Shaly, Dah, hello, hi, Kites World. I got one name. Let's see. Ace last four. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. And yes, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully we'll be seeing you guys next time. And don't forget to play FFBE over the break because we do have the 12 days of gifts that are being handed out this morning. So
really good. And I believe there's a 11 summon ticket.
At the very end, if you manage to make it to like the 12th day. So don't miss out on that. Don't miss out on that. Gifts for everybody. We're enjoying the holidays, and hopefully the next year brings even more exciting content, brings even more better things for FFBE, and we'll be hoping to see you then.
Nice holidays.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody.